Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Weird Wednesday here on my channel. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Listen, last night was an emotional roller coaster. We had tears. We had screams. We had laughs. We had thrills and chills. Tonight we're going to try to be a little more emotionally regulated, but we'll see what happens. We got the fuck-ass plaits braids tonight. I thought they would look good with the makeup look I'm trying. I kind of want to like pin them up afterwards, but we'll see. And I just kind of felt like brushing my hair up. Look how tiny my braids are. Apparently curly hair is like, at least on white people, is like naturally, like the strands are more fine. And it's just so depressing how small they are. They also look like completely different lengths. Maybe they're coming out of different sides. Oh, there we go. There we go. So yeah, my little tiny baby braids are here. I wear mine in braids for work and it looks so good. I take them out. Yeah. I think I'll probably, Pippi Longstocking is like lifelong crush for sure. Yeah, I kind of want to, I'll probably pin them up later. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Okay, so what we're doing tonight, we're going to do a really cool makeup look. Well, I'm going to try to do it, which is more on the like Halloween side. Last time I did a spooky makeup tutorial, it was kind of witchy and purpley and I looked like dead at many stages of the process. Tonight we are leaping into face paint. And it's going to be like a half skeleton, like a half skull look, and then I'll like do my makeup on the other side. We'll see. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to talk about weird things that have been found in the human body, like bizarre things removed from a dead body. And also I found this cool thread on Reddit where morticians share their weirdest experiences that they have had while working on bodies. So I think we're going to have some fun tonight, and hopefully we're not going to cry, right? Let's give it up for not crying. Let's give it up. Yeah, thank you, Skrull. We are very close to 8,900, which means we're close to 9,000 followers. And if you've been here for a while, thank you so much for being here. And if you're new, when we hit 10K, we're going to have members. I have my mods right now today working to get my Discord in ship shape because I don't know what I'm doing. So again, shout out, more claps. 100 from last night. Holy shit. Thank you to all the new people. I guess crying works. I'm just out here crying for subs. Okay, so yeah, we're at 10K. We're going to have memberships. We got lots of fun stuff planned for that. And yeah, we kind of plateaued for a bit and now we're ticking up again. So I'm very, very excited. Will we hit it by the end of the month? I don't know, but that's my dream. So let's keep going. All right, let's start with, we have one little amuse-bouche, which is a French word, and that is fitting because Pope Nicholas DeOrio hilariously mispronounced a French word on stream the other day. I happened to catch it. It was, I think, at the end when he was reading all of his super chats, all like the people at the end. And I heard it and I was like, what the fuck? And I thought I would be one of the only people that really noticed it, but the internet is roasting him for it. So we're going to have a little French interlude before we start. So here is the way Saint Nick says this word. And then we will have a lesson on how to say it. So here we go. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Crank this. Okay.
El Santo Ailman said, obviously Hassan is the proletariat, Kaya is the bourgeoisie. El Santo Ailman said, obviously Hassan is the proletariat, Kaya is the bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie. Okay, so if you're not familiar with like socialist lingo, the proletariat is like the working class, and the bourgeoisie is like the upper class famous people. But let's take a moment. Hopefully this still works because I moved all my shit around. Let us have a moment. Everything just froze? Okay, there we go. Bonsoir tout le monde. Ce soir, on va apprendre la bonne prononciation d'un mot très difficile. En fait, c'est très difficile pour Nicolas, mais pas pour moi. C'est assez facile. Bon, ok. Le mot, ce n'est pas bourgeoisie, c'est bourgeoisie. 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 Alors, c'est pas bourgeoisie, c'est bourgeoisie. Now you. Good job. There's an R in there. Bourgeoisie. Very good, everyone. Oui, oui, poo poo. Bourgeoisie. And that's our little petite amuse-bouche before we start the fun. Thank you to Nicolas DeOrio for giving us the chance to have a little French moment, which we love. So shout out to the Pope, Nick. Bourgeoisie. Bourgeoisie is amazing. To be frank, French is one of the few languages with anywhere near as bad pronunciation as English. What do you mean? Can you say accoutrement? Yeah. Yes, we love Sir Nick. And I was not going to say anything. I was like, oh, that's funny how he says that. But people roasted him pretty good. So I felt like I needed to jump in and give the official French pronunciation for that. All right, that's the only, then there's this. This is very exciting, specifically for members. Warpixel, are you in chat right now? Are you in the chats? Because Warpixel has made something really, really cool. Let me show y'all that we are going to be able to use for members when we get there. It's really tiny, but he made a special emote just for last night. It's a little bench emoji. Yay! So as soon as we have members stuff set up, we will be able to have custom emotes in chat here, not just on Discord. And the bench will definitely be one of the first. And so anytime we talk about someone who's dead, I better see you put a bench in chat. For now, we just have to do like a chair. But one day, very soon, we will have benches in chat for everyone. So shout out to Warpixel. I love it so much. It's pixel art. It has to be tiny so it's crisp. Oh, yeah, I know. It's just funny showing it on a big screen like this. I want to be a bench when I get old. Me too. Don't we all want to be benches? May they be a bench. May we all. May we all be a bench someday. Okay, I need to laminate my brow. No, not laminate, block it. And then we can get started. Where's my palette? Oh, there it is. Okay. There she is. Benches be with you all, and also with you. And also with you. Oh, let me share the makeup look. I shared it today in like my posts. I do a lot of those. So if you guys are ever looking for stuff from me, I tend to share like schedule updates and other things there for now. Eventually it'll all be on Discord. But all right, this is the makeup look we're doing. If you have white and black face paint, or if you have like even like a very pale foundation, or I don't know what other white things there are, or like, and then like black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, give it a try. Give it a try. Maybe even without the white. Like you really don't even need that, but I want to try to do all the cool stuff, like with the teeth. So, all right, this is the tutorial that we're going to do. Oh, whoops. All right, so this is what we're shooting for. This is what we're shooting for. Hopefully we'll be able to do it. There is some like special effects stuff here with like, she has like the scar wax, like the latex stuff. I didn't bother getting that because I'm never going to use it again. But I am going to do like some red. I'll do like some red eyeshadow or something at that point. So yeah, this. Oh, if you have white powder, you can add it to your foundation too. I love that. So this is what we're going to do. Yeah, it's not super hard. It doesn't look like it's super difficult, right? Like it's black, it's white. There's like blending and there's like some stuff in there, but it doesn't seem too bad. So I'm going to do my brows, and y'all can talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to blow up the chat so I can see it when my glasses aren't on. Is that going to do it? Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. If you have red lip liner, that would be perfect. Ooh, I do. I actually do have one. Fester eyebrows incoming. I'm only going to do one because I'm going to leave my other one like the same. I guess I should do like this doesn't fucking matter if I do the same side, right? Doesn't really matter. See, I want to do this side, but maybe I'll do this one. Okay. I'd follow along, but I've already washed my face and put on all my creams and shit. Well, that's okay. That is okay. Because we are... Where's my fucking mirror? Let me open this. You can just enjoy my bullshit. And isn't that fun for everyone? Do I know where my comb is? Sure don't. I sure don't, everyone. So this might be... I mean, this is obviously going to get way more covered than last time. But I do wish I had my comb somewhere. It's like the one thing... Oh, there it is. Yay! I have so much makeup on my desk right now. I probably give a lot of you fucking anxiety. Okay. Just want to make sure all the glue is getting in there. So I like to brush it straight up and like flatten it with the glue. And it's washable glue, so it comes out pretty easily. By the way, this is like maybe my 4th time doing this, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh no, I've done it a few more times. I have been Divine and then also Ursula for Halloween, separate years. Both times I had to do this to my brows. Because it's essentially the same character, except for Ursula, I had to paint my whole face purple, which was really fun. All right, I mean, it feels so smooth. Let me pack some, I'm going to pack some powder in there right now. I watched 28 Years Later last night. Ooh, I haven't seen that one. I only saw 28 Days Later. That's the only one I've seen. I need like a pretty serious brush here. Because my egg is MIA. And it's going away. And I don't think I need to put foundation over this side. I don't think she does that. So it's working. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this again, but I have in the past. So I'm thinking I will do another layer of the glue, which might defeat the purpose, but maybe not. Damn, I wish I had, oh, I guess I have this sponge. I hate the feeling of these sponges, but I really do need to like pack this in. There we go. Whoa! Now remember, this side's going to be all white anyway, so it doesn't really matter what color this is. I think that's pretty good. If it's all going to get covered in white. Yeah. I don't have a subscription to Epidemic Sound, but I do have like the YouTube library. Let me do it down here. That's such a good idea. I mean, eventually we'll have the actual video going, but I can get some music right now. It's so annoying that you can't just play music. I want YouTube to figure that out. This is not going well. Be back tomorrow. Me? My thing's not going well? I think I'm doing great. I mean, I do have some music on my thing, but maybe we have something a little better. Let's see. Let's see what we got for spooky jams here. I really like that. God, I definitely have makeup in my lungs already. All right. Now, I'm going to mute this lovely lady. This is Caitlin Frazier if you want to do this makeup tutorial. So let's get to it, girly pop. All right, so she draws the line first. Okay, she goes across her nose. Okay, so it's down almost the whole face. Yeah. 10% less loud, are we okay? Do you still need it lower? Are we good? Are we good? What does what does Epidemic Sound have to do with H3? I haven't heard of that before. Oh, you weren't talking about me, habanero? Okay, I was like, wow. Someone's a spicy habanero tonight. A little lower. Okay. I got you, girlies. I'm gonna lower it in my ears, too. All right. Sit. I have this big ass marker thing. Okay, so she goes down and kind of across her face. And over the nose, that's gonna be so it's kind of like a fracture, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. It's almost centered here. Ooh. No. That's all gonna be white. Nope, that's not gonna be white, so I need to fix that. Okay. All right, first step down. Oh, it's our song. Was this just the next up on the list? How funny is that? Oh my God, I love that. All right, cool. It's a little dark down here, but it's fine. This song does fuck, right? That'll do. That's fine. We're not about perfection here, obviously. All right, what's she gonna do next? Oh, she's doing her outlining her eyeballs. So it's around the eyebrow. Okay. I got you, girl. Make sure you do the right eyebrow. All right, so I'm going to go up around. And this should be pretty, I think this should be pretty circular. At least here. Because this is like your occipital bone, right? Arf, arf! I feel like a little doggy. I think that goes down far enough. Yeah, it's probably far enough. Okay. She's doing like all kinds of painting and exciting things. Oh, this bitch is already going in with the black? Damn. Okay. Well, I guess it's time. I guess it's time for the face paint, gang. If I were the lid to this, where would I be? Oh, we wouldn't know, would we? We would never know. All right, just sit there until I can find you. Thank you so much. I do have face paint. Where did I put the face paint? Oh, it's in here. Black face paint. I got like these little sticks of face paint, if you can see them. We will see how it works and how disgusting it gets. Easy peel. We'll see about that. Okay. I'm being thwarted by a fucking easy peel. Oh shit. I just broke it. Well, that'll work. Okay. Oh, here are all my fucking brushes. There we go. Part of me just wants to fucking smear this on. Is that weird? Because it's kind of just like a crayon. Ugh, doesn't... Okay. We're smearing. We are just smearing away, guys. I need to make sure this is what she's actually doing. God, it's coming out the back end now. I gotta go, pretty penis. That's definitely gonna get clipped.
Lana Julie 33 gave $2. Full screen turns
music
Full screen
way down. Turns the music way down? What does that mean? Like when it's on me? Oh shit, she's moving ahead. Okay, doing my full face with the white is going to be really interesting. Just know that, guys. I think I'm going to need some other sort of... Ow! Probably going to need to get like... Oh, I should be using the sponge for this. That's what I should be doing. But I'm an idiot. Don't fuck up the edges. Don't fuck up the edges. Whoa. That's crazy. Snark's gonna clip this and be like, Graham's doing blackface. I can define the edges a little better later. I feel like mine is, well, I wanted to go above the eyebrow, so that's why it's bigger.
And she's also gay.
Hey, look at that. That's really dark black, isn't it? So, okay, I'm an idiot. I did not, I didn't get a fucking paper towel for all of this. So I will be right back. Enjoy the spooky tunes. I'll be right back. Boo. Okay. You lost audio again? I hate this shit. There's no reason for that. One sec. I'll get it back for us. Did it turn off? Okay, give me a sec, guys. Oh, well, it's not Stream Deck. It's... Oh, I know why. You should have it now. Unless I'm gaslighting you guys. Oh, I know why. That's why. How's that? It's because it's a different source. Alright, we'll do that. Everyone good? Everyone good? Is that a good volume? Habanero gave $50? Holy shit. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Fuck Toronto. I'm so sorry. Is that the last game? Bit quieter, please. All right. How's that? How's that? How's that? Okay, now. I don't know how much more black I'm gonna need, but we will keep it safe over here. All right, let's see what this girl does next. I think she starts going around the eye. Oh, she's doing like black underneath. Gang, I don't think I need that. Genuinely. I am like... I mean, it feels pretty good, honestly. Feels pretty like full coverage here. Okay. Ah! Alright, what's next, miss? What's next, Caitlin? Oh, she kind of like dipped it in on the side. I bet I could do that. Because luckily this is just like face paint. So they kind of know it's going to be kids using it a lot of the time. And so they kind of make it a lot easier to maneuver. I say that as I totally fuck it up. Wait, there's a piece here I can use. Okay, come on. Should have also grabbed a Q-tip. I really just feel like I'm a little doggy right now. You know? Get rid of this little guy. That'll be fine. That's fine. Has anyone tested it as a lipstick? What, the face paint? All right, here we go. Now she's painting with white around the edges. I have a nice brush for that, don't I? Let's see. This one should be good, I think. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze some of this out. We are just like oil painting right now. We're trying to. Let's soften this up a little bit. I don't know how well that's working, but we're gonna try. Yeah, this is tough to paint with. Okay. Oh, fuck, they got black in it. God damn it. Do a face paint look, Kate. It'll be fun. We're learning and growing, as my wife and I say. We're learning and growing. I need to kind of keep this pretty clean. I think it's an odd choice to do the black first. I would have done the white first. You know? I feel like I would have done the white first and then put the black over it, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. What do I know? Fuck me, right? Okay. Where's the white? Need more of that. If you want to know what I'm doing, I'm basically using my mirror as a palette right now. Because that's how it's gonna work. We're just doing what we gotta do. Once I'm away from the eye, I can use like the sponge, but my cats are both here and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Alright, what is she doing now? She's still going all the way around. Hers looks like so much neater and smaller and cuter. That seems to be a trend with everything I try. I just want to get all the way around the eyeball before. Just create some kind of a barrier before I go up the line here. Shut up, Alex. The music is literally just what's coming up from YouTube audio library. I typed in the word spooky, so I'm gonna need another layer of this, but we'll see. Okay, now we're making like the crack. I'm so glad you guys are watching this, because this is the kind of dumb shit I would just do by myself. I don't know, man. I go hog. I go whole hog for Halloween. I don't know where it comes from. I guess my grandma used to do everyone. Insane Halloween costumes. Thank you for subscribing, Zoe. She would do these insane Halloween costumes, and she would like stay in character to the point that it was like freaky. Like she did Charlie Chaplin one year, and so she couldn't speak, right? Because it was, you know, a silent film character. And it totally freaked me out. She did a bunch of them. But that's the one that I really remember, is her like walking down the street and like not talking. And I was like, tell me you're my grandma! Of course everyone thought that was so funny that I was fucking scared. Oh, you're scared? You're scared, Sarah? Name that movie. Just watched it last weekend. Oh, this isn't too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna need to clean it up after, but we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna get as much done with this. Oh, maybe I should start using the sponge now. Yeah, I think I will. I hate the feel of this sponge though. It's fucking gross. Let's see this out. Oh, you're scared, Sarah? These sponges are terrible. Okay. Let me at least get it on him. I can use the thing. The smart thing. Oh, there we go. Watch the crack, Catherine. Mind the crack. We're getting there. Hope I have enough white for all this. Yeah, there's plenty here. It's just like all over the place. Where's my brush? I'm gonna use that for my nose. Right now, with just the eye, I feel like the first Slayer in Buffy. She has like the white face and the black eyes. How many Buffy references can Kate make? The limit does not exist. Just know that. Don't lose that little chunk, you need it. Using my hands is like way easier for this stuff. Just at least to smear it. Make sure to cover up your mustache. I probably should have glued that down too. I think she does her lips as well. Yeah, this is the kind of shit I'll just do by myself. And like, oh, pumpkin carving? I want to see if she does a full, if she does her lips too. I imagine she does, at least on this side. I will spend hours carving a pumpkin. I literally gave myself fucking arthritis one year. Like temporary arthritis. Oh yeah, she's doing the full... drooling out of the side of my mouth. Okay. Okay. For all this. I should show you guys my pumpkins. And my costumes. I've had really good costumes. I'm gonna need to take a break in a second because I need to send a video to my friend Zoe, who also loves Buffy. Oh shit! I mean, I'm gonna be doing some blending with that anyway, but... What do we think? I mean, that's pretty good coverage, right? I think it probably looks better for you guys, but... I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, let me get this inside bit here. God damn it. There's a little bit there I can use. This is the shit, you know? This is just so fun. Hope you guys are having fun, because I am. Oh, it's real choppy down here, gang. bitch do her ear? I don't know if she does her ear. Let's find out. I bet she doesn't. I bet it's a half send. Okay, now she's gonna do, I think, the wax thing. I'm just gonna finish my white here. Since she sped hers up. Okay, good. I think that's pretty good. All right, and then I'll just sort of... And then I want to do a little black. Where's my marker? Here it is. I just want to define this again. There we go. Define this out as well. I might do some black. Crazy. All your cats are watching too? Oh, hey cats. My cats are in the window here. It's a beautiful fall evening. This shit is definitely not for like a makeup look. It's very sticky. I am a hot mess. People in chat say hi, Julius, and also to you, Teddy. I'm sure they don't mean to leave you out. Okay. All right, so I think she's gonna do the special effect thingy now, which we don't need to worry about. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, she's just like taking like scar, this artificial scar stuff, which she says like basically falls off. Oh, then magically she has teeth. Okay, here she is drawing in her teeth. I need to look at the shape she makes with them. This is where I am going to struggle. All right, they're little, like, kind of pointy little teeth. And then she does, like, little lines up from them. This is like a really detail-oriented thing, and Mama does not. I'm impatient. So we'll see if I'm able to do it. We will see what happens. Okay. I kind of want to... No, it's not. It's too... Let me see if I can use one of these little guys. I need it to be like a little, like, looser. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, that one's a little softer. Okay, so. No pressure, Kate. Think from the middle of here, start your first tooth. Goes all the way down the lip. Right. Tooth number one, maybe. I do have giant teeth, so this is accurate. Figuring out the right way to hold the brush to, like, get the paint right is its own little trick. Okay, the teeth need to get a lot smaller than that, Kate. I just did two fucking giant ass teeth. Oh, I kind of want to redo that. Can I? Yes, we can. Si se puede! Okay, we're gonna start that one over. I'm gonna do a little bit smaller because they need to sort of trickle down here. That's how teeth work. Listen, guys. The mustache isn't not getting in the way. We'll say that. That looks pretty similar to the one before, but that's fine. If you're gonna do this look for Halloween, girlies, shave the mustache. Shave her down good. I feel like that looks more like like a flower than anything. Well, I'm gonna have to have more teeth over here because do these look like teeth? Just say yes. Just say they do. Okay, I gotta do the bottom ones too. Just say yes. And I'm sorry if people are talking to me. I do not have my glasses on, so I cannot see. Julius, now is not the time. Julius? He's walking across my keyboard. No, Gitch! Hey, no, it's not, we're not playing. I'm taking it away from you. Oh, shit. See? You see? Thank you. Goodbye. If only I had a shock collar, you know what I mean? Okay. There's paint everywhere. Just know that. Just know that this desk right now would make a type A person faint. If you hear clattering, it's my cats. Here's something creepy that's just started happening recently. We're talking about things. The last few weeks, every few hours, an alarm goes off. Do you see how my light just went out? That's because my cat went up into my light. But anyway, every few hours, there's like an alarm that, like a watch alarm goes off somewhere, and we don't know where it is. I just heard it. Sounds like it's outside. Okay, and then she kind of like colors in between them and kind of goes like drags them up like this. I feel like that's looking more like teeth to me. Just like color. So yeah, that's a creepy thing that's been happening. I want to define these a little more and then... Is this looking teethy? She has so many more little teeth. We're trying to go straight out though. I think that's the problem I have. I don't love that. I don't love what I just did. I feel like it looked better before. Oh, hang on. Let me clean that up and put a little more white back on there. Can y'all see that? I'm just fixing something. The teeth ended up looking like shit, so I'm doing it. Gonna do. One thing my mom always told me is the first thing you should learn about something you're learning is how to fix a mistake. I feel like that's a great life lesson. Okay. Shout out Mimi. Who also loves Halloween. I used to be such a scared little kid. Like I never wanted to do the haunted houses or any of that stuff. And then I grew up and I really liked it. I don't know what happened. Doing that shit there is like not working. It is not working. Hope you guys are having fun. I know I'm concentrating very hard and I can't really read. But we're gonna get into the shading and stuff in a moment. Which should be interesting. I feel like I want to do another set of teeth because it feels like it's needed. Are you guys telling ghost stories? There we go. Pull that in a little bit. All right, I'm gonna stop there. Feels like the right place to stop. I just have like a little black between. That felt like the right choice. All right, let's see what comes next. After these teeth. She might do more with the teeth. Oh yeah, she did it in the middle too. God, hers looks so much better. Oh, she really goes in and colors in the middle and kind of like buffs it out. Okay. Okay, all right, we can do that. Maybe I'll go in with like an actual super dark eyeshadow now. because it's really in there, and then I'll just buff it. Hopefully. I almost feel like I should have like set the white. This is creepy music. Okay, can I just... Does that ruin everything? No, I think that looks fine. That looks fine, right? Kinda, sorta. Let me go back with the black. I kinda just like smudged it all. Just define these again. These fucking teeth, man. I did not anticipate them breaking me. But here we are. Okay. Kinda wanna do out here a little black too. That feels like the right choice. Ooh, yeah, that looks good, right? All right, sweet. I think that's all I'm gonna do for the teeth right now. Do you want some fucking teeth? Oh wait, before it goes farther, I have to send a quick video to my friend Zoe, because she's the only person that will get this. Please hold. Oh la la. Okay, there we go. Death is your gift. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. Next up. Oh my god, there's paint all over my computer. Chaos! Yeah. We're blending. I will definitely, before this ends, go back and do like white on each of the things to make sure it's really clear. God, she got so many little teeth in there, didn't she? She's a real profesh. Good lord. Okay, so now she's going, oh, ha ha ha. I do need to do that for sure. Okay, where's the other little teeny brush? I do need to do that for sure. All right, so she's just pulling the whites up, right? Okay. Ooh, that's freaky. I like that. Looks like I'm fucking missing a tooth here. I feel like there's another tooth here. Just got colored all the way in. Fix that one after. That really does it. It's the pulling the white through. Really nails it. This is fucking hard. Ooh, yeah. I can tell that you, like, from far away, you get a better effect than, like, super up close. Looks like I have a fucking dead tooth right here. And that's okay. Skeletons aren't perfect, but they're all valid. Yeah, I definitely made it a little bigger, like... Okay. Ooh, a gold tooth! Oh, we could do a gold tooth like Ian. Should I do one? I definitely can. Let me do a gold tooth. Where's those little guys? Here we go. I have a color called Gold Rush. Which one is his gold tooth? I think I'll just do one of the front ones because they're nice and big. You guys see it? Such a good idea! Booyah! Let me just go around this in black one more time. Since it's the star of the show. Shout out iDub. Bling bling, baby! Love it! Love it! Alright, we'll fix those other teeth later because they're looking a bit of a mess. Damn, the teeth really are the part that takes the longest time. Crazy. I feel like this is what we listened to when we watched Frankenstein, right? Okay, we have to be done with the teeth now. God, hers looks so good. Okay, we're drawing things. We're drawing things. All right, that's like the crack in the side of the face. All right, where does it start? Like mid-ear. Goes down and goes to like the top of the lip. Okay, all right. Okay. That kind of dips. Okay. That doesn't seem bad. Okay, she's really okay. Oh, okay. Oh, we're really doing it now. Where's my black crayon? Ah! Stupid fucking thing. Oh, I needed that. Get over here. Okay. I guess I could do that too, but I think she just went in with like... This can probably work. Who is getting all their brushes washed tomorrow? It's me! It's definitely me. Okay, then I am going to do a little, I have like this dark brownish black eyeshadow that I'm going to do underneath it. It's called Arrested Decay. Right, yeah, what's she doing here? Hers is much blacker than mine. So let's go in with some more black. On this top line. Fuck. The white man. The white man! A white man! That's not really cutting the mustard here. Oh, that's a little bit better. I can't even see what I look like. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Right? I mean, she's giving. She's fucking giving. Okay, we draw on the bottom. Okay. I got you, girl. Let's frame our little face here. This goes all the way up here. How does she see over there? There's definitely places I need to redo the white. And that's okay. We'll do that. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, and she draws all the way around. Okay. Guess it does make a difference. Okay. Oh, now she's doing the eyebrow. Okay. This one's pretty light. All right, I think I can just... but she just leaves it like that, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. And then just fades it out. Okay. Wait, does she do the top as well? Not really. It's just a bottom that she shades. Okay, so she just shades it. Okay, all right. Here we go. It's pretty close to the line there, yeah. Just like an eyebrow. And then she kind of like does this. It's definitely darker on this side, but it's not really very dark. I might just do a little buffer on this. I don't love that. I don't love that. Okay. And then let me just boof her a little bit. It's kind of buffed out a little bit. Ooh! That's okay. We will go back with white and sharpen this all up.
Girl with a mic, when is she calling in?
Thank
Sproul Ray
you!
just gave $5. Real quick, shoutouts to chat. We're the best.
Holler! Y'all are the best. I don't even know what time it is. This is taking a long time. Am I losing you guys, or is this interesting? Well, actually it doesn't matter because we're all the way in. We're all the way in, baby. What do we think? Is that good? I feel like it needs to come down a little bit more. And then I'll like whiten that up. But I do want to just like buff it out a little bit. Where's that fucking one? Just pull it up a bit. we'll lighten that up underneath. And it'll look so good. Okay, and next. Okay, now we're doing the nose. Hang on. Girl, you're going too fast. Alright, so she did like a little... Is that on the very... Is that an... Does she have a nose ring? Is that what that is? Okay, so she's going... Oh yeah. All right. Well, let's see if we know how to do this. I feel like I need the other one. Where is it? There it is. It's a darker, cleaner black here for this bit. I don't know how YouTubers do it. They're like, they just do everything so perfectly. Guess that's why people watch them, right? That ain't my ministry. Oh shit, my gold tooth. Okay. Shout out Caitlin Frazier for this cool ass makeup tutorial. Am I right? Go give her video a like. All right, so this is really hard. Okay, it goes like here. I'm trying to get out of here. Similar almost to like the teeth. With that like kind of pointy. Does she go underneath with it? Yeah, she goes underneath. Which I guess makes sense. Okay, then is she coloring that all in? Yes, okay. Do I look like a skeleton yet? The fun thing is, I can't really fucking see myself, so I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good surprise when I actually see it. Or maybe not. Maybe it looks better all blurry because...
More carrots.
There we go.
Don't tear it.
Who knows?
Where's Garrett?
This is a little jam, isn't it? Coming from the west side. Can you believe this is inside of all of us?
Drives me insane.
Not the ability to be amazing at makeup. Skeletons. Ooh, hers is so, God, hers is so much more like angular and pretty. But you know what? We're just doing our best. We're doing our level best. Yeah, she's doing like a lot of... Alright, we're skipping the latex piece here. Yeah, there's like a lot of special effects. Oh, she put on her other makeup already. Okay, cool. And then she's gonna go ahead and do that side of it. Alright, I'm gonna touch up this white a little bit.
Where's Garrett?
I got more some white here. Guys, I am disgusting right now. Just know that. Alright, I know where I want to clean up. I want to clean up under here. Alright.
The right brain drives me insane.
Beautiful. Oop. That looks better for sure. Oh, shit. This down here needs to get filled in.
Don't fry your brain.
And let's cover, let's do this. Do white there. Need to clean up my tooth. I mean, not bad, right? Not fucking bad. Just adding a little more gold to my tooth. And then maybe just do the black line down this a little bit sharper. Just a little bit sharper. Not thicker, Kate, just sharper. I mean, okay, cool. This is definitely one of those that if you're going to do it more than once so you know like what brushes you need. There was that fucking alarm again. Okay, now let's see what she's gonna do with the red. Don't really have a red in here. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I do have. Do I have red? I mean, I just have like red lipstick. Yeah, she has way more reds than I do. I really only have like purpley things. So maybe I won't do the bloody side. I guess I can try to do it with a little with my pencil here. We'll just use this. I do have some red face paint. Maybe I'll do the red face paint and not fuck this up. That feels like the right choice. She looks so cool. There's no way I'm doing the other side of my face makeup tonight. We are just gonna make this look bloody, maybe put some sparkles on it, and then we're gonna call it. Okay. So we'll just kind of go. I can see why she used the prosthetic stuff, the wax, because yeah, it kind of just, if it's not sitting up, it kind of just blends in. But yeah, you really like, if you're gonna do face paint, which is what I'm doing, you do need like a palette, which I did not think about. I thought this stuff would be a lot more malleable. Ooh. Okay. And then we're gonna go back and reline the black probably, and then we'll be done. cat. Don't make me get the shock collar. I'm saving it for your Halloween present. I mean, I feel like this can be messy because it's just blood, right? It's just gross. What do we think? I might just call that, man. I feel like that looks pretty good. Right? I feel like the edge with the red looks nice. Looks good. Oops, wrong way. I like it! Yay! Thanks for watching me do this, guys. This was really fun. Okay. Let me get this box and put all this garbaggio in here. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, I need to do a little cleanup, obviously, and take some pictures. And then I will come back and we will talk about some creepy stuff. Does that sound fun? All right, I'll see y'all in a minute. Bye. shit. This is fine. Whoa! I don't know why I came up with that background. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm very happy with it. Now I have to put my glasses on, so we can talk about the other stuff we want to talk about. All right, let's see. Will that turn that off? Probably not. Let me turn it off here. Ooh, okay. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I think this turned out pretty good. Shout out to Caitlin Frazier for the awesome... There we go. For the awesome tutorial. I really, really like it. The teeth were crazy. I would definitely recommend doing a practice run if you plan to use this out in the real world. Haley sent you an intro via Discord. What? Ooh. Ooh, okay, we'll use this next time. I love it. Thank you, Haley. That's awesome. I will use that Friday when we do the Frankenstein reading. So thank you so much. All right, next up, we are going to talk about something kind of gross. And I think it's fitting for this evening. It is a video from... is it the College of... the Institute of Human Anatomy. If you watched my stream about lobotomies, you will remember that this is where we got an in-depth description and example, like an actual physical example of how a lobotomy is done on a real human brain. And what we didn't realize, or what I didn't realize until we were like halfway through the video, is that the guy was giving his interview with a room full of cadavers on gurneys behind him. Covered, of course, but I was like, those are bodies. Those are bodies behind him. So I put a pin in the Institute of Human Anatomy because I thought they probably have some pretty cool shit. Specifically to talk about for this time of the year. So this is a video called 5 Craziest Things I've Found in a Dead Body. So we are going to give it a watch together. We will chit chat about it, obviously. And make sure you follow Institute of Human Anatomy. Subscribe. Okay, so here we go.
Because it's small and
all right. Is that loud enough for y'all?
It's abnormal for another reason. Now, this fissure here, or this crack, separates the lobes here. And for those of you who've maybe taken an anatomy class, you've already figured out what's abnormal about this right lung. Welcome to the lab, everyone. Today we're going to show you 5 crazy things we found in dead bodies. In other words...
Oh yeah, spoiler alert. I mean, it's going to be gross. They don't really pull punches in this, so hopefully this is one, like an idiot, I have not pre-watched. So we're just going in. If this is something gross that you cannot handle, here, let me get the organs off the screen. This is your chance. This is your chance to skedaddle. I noped out when I got to the videos teaching you how to decapitate a dog. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we are going to go through this and be grossed out crank that volume up. And then after this, we will have a slightly less, at least less visually gross discussion from a bunch of morticians on Reddit about the weirdest things that they've experienced. And then we'll call it a night. Okay, let's see how much trouble I get in for airing this.
Taken an anatomy class, you've already figured out what's abnormal about this right lung. Welcome to the lab, everyone. Today we're going to show you 5 crazy things we found in dead bodies. Or in other words, things we found that we didn't expect to find while doing anatomical dissection. You see, when we get a donated body, we don't get every little detail about their health history, like previous surgeries, previous trauma, or chronic conditions. We mostly just get age, gender, and cause of death. So that means any anatomical abnormality that wasn't related to their death, we wouldn't know about unless we explored the body through anatomical dissection. So let's take a look at those 5 things we found in the bodies here from
Just casually going like this to the dead bodies behind him. So these are actual cadavers from the Institute of Human Anatomy. This is all for science purposes, right? So let's see what happens. Let's see what they've found over time in these donated bodies. And I think it'd be cool to donate your body to science. Actually, let's do a poll. Would you donate your body to science? Yes, no. All right, let's get into it here. Shitballs. All right, there we go.
abnormal lungs, ovaries, to even what cancer can do to
Ovaries.
surrounding tissues. In other words, let's get ready for this abnormal anatomical awesomeness.
It's going to be crazy, guys. So literally, just if you're going to be grossed out, feel free to nope out.
Thank you to all those who donate their bodies to science. We could not educate students in the same way without these amazing anatomical gifts. And sometimes they give us more than we bargained for by showing us some cool anatomical abnormalities. And let's start with our first one, well, counting backwards at number 5 with the abnormal lung.
Whoa,
So take a look at this lung here. This is a right lung. This is the back side of the lung, the lateral aspect or the side of the lung, and here's the anterior
It looks
aspect.
moldy as
If I
hell.
held it up to me, it would essentially sit like so with the back side and the front here. Now, it's not abnormal because it's small and deflated. It's abnormal for another reason. Now, this fissure here, or this crack, separates the lobes here. And for those of you who've maybe taken an anatomy class, you've already figured out what's abnormal about this right lung. But if you haven't, let's jump over to the other body to show you a normal right lung. So here's our thoracic cavity, or our chest cavity dissection here. You can see the heart and its
Are people okay? Volume is low. Hang on. My volume or their volume? I put theirs all the way up, I think.
pericardial sac and
Okay. His is down a tiny bit. Okay, maybe when I do the web, it's not up enough. Okay, are we okay? All right. Close your eyes if you don't want to see it.
in all of its glory here. But let's take a look at the lungs here. Everybody always loves poking the lungs because they're nice and gushy and elastic and filled with.
Everybody likes pushing the lungs. That just looks like a sweet potato to me.
They're deflated.
This is the first time I am seeing inside of a human body.
But this right lung, you can see again those divisions or these fissures or cracks here. Here's one lobe, a second lobe, and if I remove these out of the way, you can see a third lobe down where my pointer finger is wiggling at.
Nice and gushy is
crazy. On the
crazy.
left side, you've got a left lung with one lobe here. If I remove that,
yeah, another lobe, sure, right, normal.
So hopefully seeing the normal right lung, that gave you a hint as to what's different about this one. This right lung is missing a lobe. It only has
it's missing a lobe.
1 and 2 lobes. Normally, right lungs have 3 lobes and left lungs have 2 lobes. But this one was an anatomical variant. Now,
oh my God, that's where they keep the empathy hidden. You just saw chat. Did you see? Turn your head sideways. If you see empathy, subscribe right now. All right, we don't need to watch the entire, like, playing with the lung. Let's go to the next one.
left. Number 4, the structure that we started to refer to as the stuck Achilles. For this one, let's look at a normal Achilles first, and then we'll
I don't know if I can do this one. This one might barf me out. I'm gonna do it just myself.
go to the abnormal one. So as you can see, we're looking
Nope. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is just a person's leg. Ugh. I can't do it.
Girl with a mic, when is she
I can't
calling
do
in?
it. I can't do
Taven
it.
just gave $5. If you can handle the gross factor, read Stiff, The Curious Lives of Human Cadavers by Mary Roach. It is fascinating and written by a normal person.
Okay, everybody close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. I will show it for the people that want to see it. Okay?
first, and then we'll go to the abnormal
For a
one.
second.
So as you can see, we're looking at the posterior aspect of the lower leg, or the back.
Oh my God, it
the
looks
lower
just like
calf here.
fucking, I can't. I'm gonna pass out. When they showed it with the skin on, I don't want to see a person's ankle. I can't do it. I can't do it. It looks like chicken, yeah. Until they went down to the ankle and you saw like a person's ankle. Like when it's just this, it's like, okay, cool. Bones, tendons, whatever. Nope. Sorry. That person wanted you to see their ankle. I can't do it. Yeah, hands or feet or face. I know, that's what it is. Bleh. And the Achilles is in the ankle. Sorry, it's not going to happen. All right, let me go to mutant ovary and see what that looks like. Oh my God, I feel like I'm going to puke.
The mutant ovary. Now, in order to see this abnormal ovary, we've cut a body in the sagittal plane, or in other words, divided it into right and left sides.
How did they do that? How did they cut? Did they put him through like a fucking bandsaw?
That excessive scar tissue. And number 3, the mutant ovary. Now, in order to see this abnormal ovary, we've cut a body in the sagittal plane, or in other words, divided it into right and left sides. One side's going to have the normal ovary, the other's going to have the abnormal. Let's take a look at the normal ovary first.
Okay, this I can handle because it just looks like couch stuffing. A fucking circular saw. Yeah, I'm sorry for anybody who's eating. You should turn your face all the way to the right and then swing left unexpectedly. What? What are you talking about? Okay. This is crazy. Is that what this is? Is this a little ovary here?
First here, again, you can see that sagittal cut. Here's the frame of reference for the spine, or the lower part of the spine.
you know.
Here's the pubic bone. And we're looking inside the pelvic cavity here. Here's the uterus.
Whoa.
And close by, we can see
It
the structure that we
is.
call the ovary. And I'll set it down so you can see its relationship and its size here. About the size of an almond. So
Wow. I've never seen one.
not a huge structure. And we know the ovaries produce eggs, or in other words called ova. Also release estrogen and progesterone. But what about the abnormal ovary here? So let's take a look at the other side. Again, this sagittal cut. You can see the spine, pubic bone for a frame of reference, and again the uterus. But oh my goodness.
Oh my
Look at
God.
the size of this ovary. It's like
That had to hurt, man. Especially with like ovulating. Holy shit. He's not going to pop it. Shut up.
quadrupled in size compared to the normal ovary here.
Oh, I see. The makeup. Okay, I gotcha.
And potentially this could be something from PCOS, is what we theorize. Polycystic ovarian syndrome.
PCOS.
Where the ovary develops all these cysts and enlarges.
Like
this
this?
particular body also died of breast cancer. Now,
Oh.
there's mixed data or mixed literature that says PCOS can be a risk factor of breast cancer, and other studies say not so much.
Oh.
But it's something to think about. Now, it's crazy that
Cora, I don't think anything's wrong with you. I think different people, I am grateful that this doesn't gross out some people because we need people to do this research, you know? Oh yeah, we know why chainsaws were invented. They talked about that on H3. Yeah, my ovaries definitely hurt from seeing
Easy
that.
to think of the size difference here again and the potential pain that this could
I
cause.
kind of do want him to pop it.
So again, women, you are troopers. We love you and you're awesome. I mean,
Well, now I want to know what my ovary looks like.
guys, could you imagine what would happen if one of our testes quadrupled in size? We would probably die just from the emotional distress alone. Number two,
Got him. Oh, he's got jokes. I like him. All right, number 2.
the confused heart. Now, why would we refer to a heart as being confused?
I love pimple popping videos. I will do, when we have members, I will definitely do like Dr. Pimple Popper videos for sure. Human bodies are amazing. Thankful to be in one, says me as an alien in disguise. Oh, remember cone heads? Oops, whoops. All right, there we go.
Well, it's probably because the heart forgot how to beat properly, or in other words, there was a problem with the conduction or the electrical system of the heart.
Okay.
And every once in a while, we'll open up cadavers where
I love ear cleaning videos. Ear cleaning videos, sinus cleaning videos when they like suck out a sinus infection. I am disgusting. I'm a disgusting person. Okay.
they have a pacemaker. And on this particular heart, you can see the wire. The wire is often referred to as the lead of the pacemaker system. And if I get closely, you can really see how that wire is going into the right ventricular chamber, and it attaches to the heart wall, or in other words, the heart muscle. So when it gets an electrical impulse from the pulse.
Oh, you don't think me screaming and burping last night was ASMR? What kind of ASMR would you want? I've never done ASMR. That is inside Donna.
Generator that's typically implanted
That is
in the
inside
chest.
Donna.
It can control rate and rhythm more properly for those who have had issues with the conduction system of
Oh, I always think my
Now,
heart
one
stopped
other
beating.
thing I want to mention about the pacemaker system is that
Crying
the heart
ASMR.
of the pacemaker, pun totally intended, is again that generator which has the battery and creates the
All right, so that's the heart, the pacemaker.
Now, it would make a lot of sense to place that generator in a more superficial position if, say, like the battery ever died or we needed to replace that generator. It's a much less intensive procedure or less complicated than having to replace.
It is amazing. I will say, and this is just like a completely ignorant, non-medical speculation. I feel like, oh, I would definitely eat Jollibee again. I feel like my grandma's pacemaker kept her alive longer than she should have been alive. Like in the last, like the final days of her life. I feel like they should have shut that thing off. Because she stayed alive without like eating or drinking for like several days. And even the hospice nurse was like, this is crazy. Now, my grandma was a very like strong-willed woman. And I don't think, she did not want to go, right? Like she was in her like late 70s and her mind was strong, but her body was failing her. So that's why she ended up on hospice. And I feel like that's the worst when you know what's going on, you know? So they, yeah, but the fact that she, like everyone was kind of amazed why she stayed earthbound as long as she did. And I'm like, is it the fucking pacemaker? But I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm an idiot. Look at me. All right, next one. Cancer and the wimpy omentum. I don't know what the hell that means.
Number 1, cancer and the wimpy greater omentum. Now, what's a greater omentum? Well, funny you should ask, because we're going to take a look at this in the abdominal cavity here.
Whoa.
Now,
whoa. We really are just packed in there. How does the female reproductive system all fit in there? Like, don't we have the same space as a male body? This is crazy.
Now, a lot of times when we think of the abdominal cavity,
D&D, have fun.
think of the guts.
You don't want to stay and watch entrails with us? Oh my God, this is reminding me of fucking Night of the Living Dead.
The small intestine that you can see in my hand here. But
Whoa, it looks like a mushroom. You see that? Like the gills of a mushroom. That's kind of cool.
actually see this apron-like structure draping over the
What is
small
that?
intestine.
What
and
is
this is
that?
called the greater omentum. Now, it's not
Whoa.
attached inferiorly. It's actually just attached up to the stomach and the transverse colon, so you
It's like a little blankie.
can actually reflect it away and then bring it back down.
See, I think it would bother me more if it was the right colors. This makes me feel like it's not a real person. I keep forgetting it's a real person, and I just want it to stay that way. Like, I don't want to see your arms, sir. With peace and love. Keep your arms covered just like that.
When we first opened up this cadaver, the first thought I had was, wow, this thing is so thin comparatively to other greater
normal
omentum
one.
that I've seen in the past, and it's also shifted over to the left side. Now, to really appreciate that, let's show you a normal looking one.
Okay, good, because I was like, show me a normal one. Oh, wow. Oh, this one looks fresher. Barf. Barf. Is that a hand? Oh my God, it's a hand! I can't.
Now, here you can see the abdominal cavity
No,
of another cadaver,
I
just
can't. I fucking
to
can't.
orient you. This is from that yellow
can't.
tissue.
There was still skin on part of the hand. I can't do it. Ooh! Ooh! Listen, like I said, I am so grateful that there are people who are not grossed out by this. I am not one of those people. I'm just so glad that people are doing this.
It is a place of energy storage because it's made of adipose tissue.
That's exactly how I feel, Mars. This is crazy, but I have no idea if I want to learn more, if I want to die.
It also has lymph nodes, so it provides some immune function. And one really cool thing is it actually will migrate. Remember, it's not attached.
God, bro, get off of this person. I'm gonna puke. Like, I don't know what it is about the seeing the hands with the skin still on. Like, this I can do. This is fine. He's nice and demure and his hands are covered. But seeing just like hand with skin and then just bone and muscle. Yeah, Haley, I don't understand why you can do this and not pimple popping. But I can do pimple popping and kind of not this. Is this supposed to be as big as it is? Dude, the hands and feet, I can't.
Particular body died of colorectal cancer that metastasized to the liver. You can actually see some of those nodules or those areas where the liver is unhealthy here. And that's eventually what unfortunately caused this person to pass away. But in regards to the greater omentum, with the cancerous nodules in the colon and the rectum
Oh my God.
here, the idea is that possibly
Are these the nodules? Oh God, that's so sad and scary.
shifted
Everyone get your colonoscopies.
the omentum over to that side. And oftentimes when people are on chemotherapy and drugs of that nature, it can cause a lot of weight loss. So that might have also pulled some of the adipose from this. And there's a theory.
Oh, because it's made out of fat. Well, friends, it's funny how in healthcare we all have our own thing that icks us out. I can deal with this and gaping wounds, but I can't deal with anything oral or eye related. Interesting. I can't do gaping wounds. But I can do like cyst removal. I watch Dr. Pimple Popper's videos, and I used to not be able to do that, but I've like gained a tolerance for it. And so now I can watch her do like the big incisions and like squeeze all the gross stuff out of it and then like get the sack out of it. I think because I want to see her get the sack so bad that I've just like trained myself to be okay with the rest of it. Eye stuff, I probably couldn't do the eye stuff that you probably see. You know, I can't think of anything. Ooh, gross. All right, so there's that. And then let's finish up. Again, shout out to the heroes over at the Institute of Human Anatomy. You had me right up until I saw a hand that still had half of its fucking skin on. I think if the hand was completely degloved, as they say, maybe it would have been better. But that skin, bro. That skin, though. Uh-oh. All right, let's find out what morticians are seeing that's gross now. Just to keep the party going. All right. Morticians talk about the weirdest experiences they've ever had. Let's put some...
It's not abnormal because it's...
That's not what I wanted. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let me get some spooky music on here. I'm like drooling out the side of my mouth because I can't like lick my lips over here. Or none of these gonna work. All right, then let me pull up some of that audio library again because that was working well. How we doing, gang? Did anyone barf? I had to dissect a cat in high school. It was horrible. No, thank you. I remember when they dissected cats at my school. I remember them coming all the cats coming in like this. Very scary. Very scary. All right, let's do spooky, and let's do like ambient spooky, or do we want to do? Yeah, let's do ambient spooky. That'll be good. Is that a good volume, everyone? Can you hear it? Yeah, fetal pigs too. Okay. Now, morticians of Reddit, what is the weirdest thing that has happened while working with a deceased person? All right, so this is the first one. This guy had been suffering from strokes for the better part of a decade thanks to his chronic smoking. Oof. He had been placed in hospice care after the last major stroke some 6 months prior. Where did they get the cats? I'm not sure. Maybe the pound? Or maybe they bred them for research. I don't know. The man was actually doing better when he was going to be headed back to the nursing home he was originally in. Well, one morning he had another stroke. The nurse found him unresponsive, and since he had a DNR, he did not perform CPR on the man. He calls the attending physician, who goes through the whole process of making sure the guy is actually dead. He's dead for half an hour while the doctor got the paperwork together and called us. He was transported to our funeral home after all paperwork was done, and the crew had no problems with him on the way there. I got there and we were getting ready to prep him. We weren't busy that week. Some weeks are slow at funeral homes. Others, especially around the holidays for some reason, are very busy. Ugh. I'd only been working there about a month. Sometimes the human mind tricks us into seeing the body breathing, oh my God, when it isn't. I see this guy's chest moving and I just know it's my imagination. That is until the mortician's assistant, a man who's been working the trade for over a decade, looks at the guy on the table getting ready to be bathed and said, I shouldn't have taken a week off. I ask why. Because I'm seeing his chest move again, and I laughed. The assisting mortician shakes his head, looks the guy over several times before checking for a pulse in the wrist and neck. He tells me to call 911 immediately. The guy was alive. Barely, but he was alive. The head mortician told us that he had been the fourth case he had seen a patient come back to life in his 40 years in the funeral industry. That still seems pretty high. I have no idea what happened to the guy, but for the remainder of the 18 months I worked there, he was not back. I don't see how this is about the family. The family in general were the ones who had strange questions or requests. Okay, well that's fine. All right, let's shut this. I liked when I went to check a patient that had deceased a few minutes before. I went to measure vitals and the screen showed pulse and heart activity. I thought for a second that woman was still alive. Turns out she had a pacemaker. We were just talking about this. I know, fourth seems pretty high. Turns out she had a pacemaker. Okay. I am a nurse practitioner working in an ambulance. Why did this stop? Come on to the next one, will ya? Oh, it's going. Okay. I'm a nurse practitioner working in an ambulance. Once we got a call to the town center. Okay, you're not a mortician. Some guy called us and firefighters because his grandma didn't respond to phone calls. Neither opened the flat door, but the light in the flat was on. Firefighters decided to get into the flat using a fire ladder, so it attracted a lot of attention of pedestrians. Firefighters told via radio that person is deceased and ambulance can come to confirm it. There was no rush and nobody to save. Still, because a lot of witnesses, I told my crew that we have to rush to pick up all the resuscitation equipment. When we got into the flat, I have started to fill out the papers for the coroner. We usually don't touch dead bodies, that's the police job. And we couldn't put the heart monitor because she was lying face down, no pulse and didn't see her breathing. But I was curious about when did she die, and I touched her leg. It was suspiciously soft and warm. Person was alive and in severe shock. She fell down with head against the corner of the table and did not respond from that time. P.S. Sorry for bad English. Why is everyone just assuming these people are dead when they're not? Okay, I'm late, but I love this story even though it's pretty horrible. My mom is an embalmer, and her funeral home also cremates pets and animals. Oh, Jesus. She gets a dog and has to lift the poor thing onto a draw near the ceiling. My mom accidentally pushes it too hard, and it falls off the other side, hitting the floor. She was mortified, but she picked him up and placed him again, making sure he was secure before closing the drawer. Later, she was telling me what happened in the lobby of the funeral home, and the receptionist starts laughing really hard. We're standing there like, what the fuck, until the receptionist explains that it was her dog and his name was Timber. Luckily, she wasn't offended and had a good sense of humor about it. Oh my God. Not a mortician, but when I was in nursing school, my friend was assigned a patient at a retirement home. During the morning routine, she introduced herself, brushed his hair, and put on his glasses. Only then did she find out that he was already dead. She dropped out a few months later, but for unrelated reasons. Oh my God. I had a similar experience. I worked at a CNA hospital. At a hospital, there's a patient there on hospice. I was working third shift. That's like the same. This is essentially the same story. I've worked casually in a funeral-related field. That seems sketchy. The weirdest thing is hard to pin down. One time at the house where the person had passed, we were warned to watch out for the turtle. I figured maybe a small turtle got out or something. Nope. There was a dinner plate-sized turtle, it's probably a tortoise, watching us in the mirror from behind a pile of clothes, a little baby. I didn't expect that one. My first hanging creeped me out because the air got caught in the person's lungs as I tightened the straps. The person exhaled. Ooh, yeah. I almost punched the body bag. Oh, God. That happened when I had to put my cat down years and years and years ago. Like there was the like that final breath when you like touch them. Very scary. What bothers me the most isn't the dead, but the living around them. Deceased people covered in blood and goop, but the family still wants to give a kiss goodbye. Dude, you're weird. That's a weird person. I already donated my body to science, everything. I go to the doctors. Oh, that's awesome, Sunhouse. I have several friends that worked at a local funeral home. I was invited into the embalming room once because my friend was adamant about me seeing something miraculous in there. We go in and see a huge woman on the table. He lifts her fat on one of her sides to reveal a tattoo of Mater from Cars. I really hope... Even when you're dead, people and you're fat, people fucking disrespect you. That's gross. Let's see. Oh, Ask a Mortician, Caitlin Doty. She's amazing. She's amazing. All right. I'm not a mortician personally, but my best friend's dad is. He always tells this story about working on a dead guy and listening to the news on the radio. He was in the zone doing his thing when he hears all this static. The radio started switching channels back and forth between the news and a crackly sounding song by Queen. Because he was always around the dead, he didn't usually get creeped out, but started to get a very unsettling feeling and decided to take a break before finishing. He ended up talking to the family later on and found out that Queen was their favorite artist. Would never want that career personally. Oh my God. That's very cool. My significant other has a master's in crime and forensic science. While she was dissecting a cadaver for forensic osteology, she accidentally flicked a chunk of corpse off her scalpel at her lab partner. Okay, that's gross. All right, here are some actual morticians. Before I was working in funeral homes, I worked for my school and by anatomically embalming bodies and carrying out other lab technician duties in the wing where cadavers were used. The way that the gurneys worked hadn't been explained to me on the first day. I went to remove a body from the cooler, which all went fine and well. I was pretty proud of myself for doing it on my own since I'm a smaller gal. As I grabbed the end of the gurney to wheel him out, I triggered the lever that collapses the gurney. I wound up pinning my leg under the big guy and the metal cart. It took a couple minutes before someone came in to see what was taking so long. I got to sit there close and personal until then. That's not as bad as the time we had to remove another large gentleman from the top rack of the cooler, a two-person job. In the long-term storage, the bodies are kept in bags that are tied off at the ends. I was shorter than the person helping me, so when we lifted him off, I was on the end. Oh, God! All the liquid in the bag rushed to after being anatomically embalmed and stored for a long time. A lot of leakage happens and builds up in the bag. Anyway, guess whose side hadn't been fully tied off? I got what we called gooped all down the front of me and immediately took off to shower and change. Oh my God, I would have barfed. I would have barfed. I don't want to read a sad one. One time I had to transport a casketed body in our hearse to a different town about 3 hours northwest of ours. It was a pleasant drive through the country. I started seeing a couple barns and homes scattered about. Then I passed a horse and buggy, which wasn't very normal. Then I realized I was apparently driving through the heart of Amish country, and I was getting some really unwelcome looks from the folks and kids in their buggies. The real strange things aren't usually from the deceased, but the next of kin that experienced their first glimmer of control. What the fuck? Oh, God, I don't want to look at talk about a Katrina person. Oh, God, I was embalming a body with wicked abdominal distension due to gas buildup. I figured it was putting pressure on the vascular system, so I took my trusty scalpel to make a neat little escape valve for said gas. While I went too deep and penetrated the stomach. You fucking idiot. He has the gas. Did just that. So did the full-length unchewed spaghetti noodles for a full minute? Watching what looked like fresh pasta noodles leaving a human torso was a moment I'll never unsee. Holy crap. That's wild. My uncle who drove a hearse was bringing a dead man to his funeral and the body started to release gases from getting moved around. Then he heard a loud fart sound. He looked back and the arm was out of the coffin. He screamed like it was him dying. What the fuck? He farted himself out of the coffin? Soon to be Hubs is answering this one as he doesn't have Reddit. His favorite to tell was the beginning processing of a floater, aka someone who had been found in the water. Oh God. That when he took a closer look was actually a real doll. Oh my God. Most of the other morticians were more grossed out by this than the other prospects, and he ended up on the processing of that one. Wait, why did he have to process it if it was a real doll? Oh, and eyes opening freak him out. First thing he always does is glue the eyes shut because they have a habit of opening when processing the body. I don't understand why they would need to process a real doll. A real doll is like a sex doll, right? Crazy. Not to me, but my friend was working on a very heavy dude late into her shift. Something went awry and the dude's arm ended up pinning down her arm so she couldn't move. Everyone else had left for the day. She was trapped there until morning when she was supposed to start her next shift. Actually, I got it wrong. It was a roll of fat on his stomach that trapped her arm. That doesn't make any sense. That's stupid. Since everyone's posting really deep, dark shit, I'll just casually mention that it's very common to create an erection in deceased men while injecting them with embalming fluid. Oh my God. Furthermore, the fluids are meant to stiffen flesh, so there's a 40-60 chance your loved one was buried as a stiff with a stiff. Oh my God. Some folks will massage it back to being flaccid. Feels like the opposite effect. but I've never really seen the point in doing so. So this person just gives them boners and sends them out. Also, related fact, ejaculation is partially involuntary and all the parts are still there after death, so that can happen. Oh my God. Not a mortician, but growing up, my best friend's uncle was a mortician. Once there was one situation I found extremely weird. His uncle was in a bad car accident and his young daughter ended up dying. When she died, the uncle did the embalming and everything on his own daughter. That's so sad. That's so sad. Oy, oy, oy. I've been working in a funeral home for the last 3 years, recently becoming more into the practice of embalming and such. Well, we got a man back from being autopsied because he was shot to death. Well, they removed his brain and he had a huge incision from ear to ear behind his head. He has super long hair and it was almost white because of his age. His girlfriend told the director over and over again that she wanted to see him, even though his chest was cracked open, which is what they do for an autopsy, right? So we put a sheet over him and she came into the embalming room and told us she wanted to put his bandana on him. We were just like, okay, that's fine. He's being cremated, so it really didn't matter. After she left, we started to move his body onto the table and I looked down. His whole head was covered in lice. Ew, my head's itching just thinking about this. Like, it was so bad. They were crawling onto his face. I'm talking about huge lice. Like, did that come from the bandana? Oh, that's really gross. I was doing my internship and was still pretty new, but the funeral home, they should do a sitcom about funeral homes. Maybe that's really dark. The funeral home was letting me get some hands-on experience. We had an autopsy that needed sewing back up. She was in a house fire. Ugh, she had some moderate burns, but the smoke killed her. Important. I thought it was odd that me and her had the same tattoo, but it's a generic tattoo, so I left it to coincidence. I started sewing up her Y autopsy incision on her chest. As soon as I start, the radio in the embalming room starts playing Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. This was about a year ago, and the song is from 2012. I hadn't heard it play on the radio in years. Everyone else in the room brushed it off, but for some reason it made me so uneasy. I have never heard the song played on the radio since that day. Oh, because she was in a fire? Oh, 6 Feet Under. Oh, that's right. That's true. There's an amazing mockumentary about a New Zealand funeral home. I would watch that. Oh God, I don't want to talk about decapitation. Okay, so that is inside the lives of morticians, apparently. Oh, it was trying to play and it just didn't. I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I hope that was mildly to moderately creepy, satisfactorily creepy for everybody this evening. I am off tomorrow night, and then Friday we will have the H3 after party, and then after that I will be reading a couple more juicy chapters from Frankenstein. So come on through, get your hot apple cider and your little cozy blanket, and join the fun tomorrow evening. Yeah, I hope y'all don't have nightmares from this, but I hope you had a good time. And again, thank you to Caitlin Frazier for such an awesome and pretty easy makeup tutorial, I would say. We should do some more Reddit stories. Sure, that was fun. Oh, thank you, Lizzie. I'm so glad. I'm loving spooky month too. All right, I need to go wash this off and wash my glasses. Okay? All right, I will see y'all on Friday. Unless something crazy happens, then I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.